Today's topic is genus Rhynia. So, according to the syllabus prescribed by Punjab University, Chandigarh, we have to study systematic position, structure, reproduction, and life cycle of this genus. Let's start. Systematic position, division Xylophyta, class Xylophytopsida, order Xylophytales, and genus Rhynia. Let's start with the introduction. It is named after the locality where its fossil were first found. Argoni vagoni and R major इसकी two species हैं important, discovered by Dr. Kiston and Professor Lang from Rhynie chert bed in village Rhynie in the form of petrifactions. Petrifactions एक type of fossil है, basically mineralized fossil होते हैं. They grow in swamps near volcanoes along with Horneophyton and Asteros Island. Surrounding atmosphere was rich in sulfur vapors. Okay, here you can take a look at this paragraph in the book. The Rhynia is named after the locality where its fossil was first found. These are the two species, and first fossil was discovered by Dr. Kidston and Professor Lang from Rhynie chert bed in village Rhynie of Aberdeenshire district of northern Scotland of Middle Devonian, and in the form of petrifactions हमने plant discover किए, I guess मतलब scientists ने. They grow in swamps, marshy areas. These plants are extinct now, and perfect petrifactions were discovered where plants are embedded and impregnated with silica. Okay, so as we have said, इसकी दो species है हमारे पास, R major and R goni vagoni. So research के according, R major is larger than R goni vagoni. Both the species were herbaceous sporophytes. Sporophytic plant body है. Plant body simple, slender, dichotomously branched, मतलब कि two में divide होती है in front, and creeping rhizome bearing erect dichotomously branched aerial stems. There are no roots, so rhizoids help in absorption and anchorage. Roots नहीं है इनके पास, तो rhizoids इनकी हेल्प करते हैं एंकरेज और अब्जॉर्प्शन के लिए, जो रूट का काम होता है बेसिकली. लीव्स वर एब्सेंट. द एरियल ब्रांचेस अपीयर टू टर्मिनेट इनटू स्पोरेंजिया, spore bearing structures. Let's read the topic from the book. Fossil reconstruction indicated that R major is larger than R goni vagoni, herbaceous and sporophyte. के dichotomously branched creeping rhizome है, and aerial stem of R goni vagoni was possibly 18 cm high and with 2 mm diameter and branches. This information is not necessary, but you can learn this if you can remember. There are no roots, and so rhizoids help in absorption and anchorage. Next, leaves were absent. The aerial branches appear to terminate into sporangia. Next. Okay, so let's move to the internal structure. Internal structure of stem, TS of stem of R goni vagoni. In the center was a solid central core of vascular tissue surrounded by a cortex. Right, center में हमारे पास vascular tissue है, phloem and xylem surrounded by cortex. Protostele with a cylindrical mass of xylem surrounded by a phloem. जो vascular cylinder का type है वो protostele है, with a cylindrical mass of xylem surrounded by a phloem. Next, phloem was composed of elongated thin cells with oblique end walls. Inner cortex was composed of spherical cells and had abundant intercellular spaces. So हम इसमें देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पर space है काफ़ी सारी. This is known as intercellular space. So inner cortex have intercellular space. ठीक है. Outer cortex इसमें large angular cells है outer cortex की, right? और सबसे बाहर हमारे पास epidermis है. So epidermis, cortex, inner cortex, xylem, phloem, and this is stomata. Pericycle and endodermis इसमें नहीं है, ऐसा है ना, we can see this. And in the rhizome there was no distinction between outer and inner cortex, and no apical cell in the internal structure. So these are the notes, you can take a look. In the center was a solid central core of vascular tissue surrounded by cortex, protostele, elongated thin cells, phloem के, spherical cells, inner cortex के with intercellular spaces, outer cortex made of large angular cells, pericycle endodermis was absent, right? No apical cell in the stem region. Okay, so now let's read it from the book. The internal structure of the rhizome as well as stem was very simple. In the center was a solid central core of vascular tissue surrounded by a cortex. सेंटर में vascular tissue है surrounded by cortex. अब जो vascular cylinder है वो protostele है. It is the most primitive type of vascular bundle found. इसमें एक cylindrical mass of xylem है surrounded by phloem. Xylem was composed of annular tracheids. Tracheids center में smaller है. Phloem composed of thin walled cells with oblique end walls. जो stele है, this is stele system surrounded by cortical region, basically the cortex, which is divided into inner and outer cortex, right? Inner cortex was composed of spherical cells and had abundant intercellular spaces. It is thought that inner cortex was green and might be the photosynthetic tissue of the plant. अब जो outer cortex है वो made up of large angular cells है. Here we can see without intercellular space. सिर्फ जहाँ स्टोमेटा है वहाँ पर थोड़ी सी स्पेस है, अदरवाइज देयर इज़ नो इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस, राइट. नेक्स्ट द pericycle and endodermis were absent. In the rhizomes there was no distinction between the outer and inner cortex, and the xylem strads had fewer tracheids. The growing point consisted of many dividing cells. There was no apical cell. So this is all about the internal structure of Rhynia stem. So next topic is life cycle, reproduction in the genre Rhynia. This is the LS sporangium of Rhynia. The sporangia were club shaped, borne slightly on the tips of some aerial branches. जैसा हमने यहाँ डायग्राम में देखा था, राइट. एरियल ब्रांच के टिप पे स्पोरेंजियम प्रेजेंट है. देयर वॉल इज 3 लेयर्ड. एपिडर्मल सबसे आउटर है. 3 सेल रोज थिक मिडल लेयर है, एंड द नेक्स्ट इज इनर लेयर. आउटर लेयर जो हैवीली क्यूटिनाइज्ड है. द स्पोरेंजियम कंटेन्ड लार्ज नंबर ऑफ स्पोर्स अरेंज इन टेट्राड. Here we can see the spore tetrads, right? And the spores are homosporous. Basically एक ही टाइप के spores जो sporangia में present हैं. Eusporangiate development है sporangia की. The presence of spore tetrads in some specimens suggests that meiosis occurred in Rhynia, and therefore the plant body belonged to the sporophytic generation. Okay, so let's read it from the notes first. Sporangia club shaped at the tips of some aerial branches. 3-layered wall है. Epidermal 3 cells rows thick. Inner layer, outer layer heavily cutinized है. Homosporous types of spores हैं. Eusporangiate development, and this is the LS spore tetrad and single spore. Now let's read it from the book. The sporangia were club shaped. These are the 3-layered. Epidermal layer, middle 3 cell rows thick layer, and an inner layer. Homosporous, eusporangiate type. The sporangium was without any specialized mechanism of dehiscence. The inner wall of the jacket probably functioned as tapetum. The spores had cutinized walls. So this is it. These are the spores of Rhynia. Spore tetrad. And this is LS of sporangium. And now the gametophyte. Nothing is known about the gametophyte of Rhynia because the gametophyte of this fossil plant was never discovered. अब ये आगे हमारे पास कुछ साइंटिस्ट के व्यूज़ हैं regarding the structures representing gametophytes in Rhynia. These are not necessary for the examination, so you can skip this part. Now let's take a look at Rhynia shows certain characters of primitive land plants. तो ये फर्स्ट लैंड प्लांट्स हैं, टेरिडोफाइट्स. Parenchymatous organization of axis with epidermis, cortex and stele which reduces the total exposed area in this desiccating habitat. Thick cuticle on epidermis to reduce the loss of water from aerial parts. Stomata with guard cells to control loss of water vapor. Mechanical support provided by thick-walled xylem tracheids. Terminal sporangia for better dispersal of spores. Thick sporangial wall to prevent desiccation. Thick-walled spores which again prevent excessive desiccation and mechanical injury. Okay, so with this we have finished the topic genre Rhynia. अब इसमें एक क्वेश्चन आपको एग्ज़ाम में कैसे आ सकता है, ऐसे आएगा एक्सटर्नल एंड इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर और फीचर्स ऑफ राइनिया. तो इसमें आपको मॉर्फोलॉजी एंड इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर में यहाँ पर टीएस स्टेम बनाना है डायग्राम एंड इसको हमें एक्सप्लेन करना है. एंड जैसे आर मेजर जो है वो लार्जेस्ट है तो हम इसका डायग्राम बना सकते हैं इन द मॉर्फोलॉजी, और यू कैन ड्रॉ आर्गोनी वगोनी ऑल्सो, राइट. एंड द नेक्स्ट इज़ एलएस ऑफ स्पोरेंजियम. इस पर शॉर्ट नोट भी आ सकता है, रिप्रोडक्शन के अंडर भी आ सकता है, लाइफ साइकिल भी आपको एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए बोल सकते हैं राइनिया की. बाकी फिलिंग द ब्लैंक्स में हमारे पास ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. डॉक्टर क्रिस्टल ने, प्रोफेसर लैंग ने इनको डिस्कवर किया था, कहाँ से डिस्कवर किया था, किस फॉर्म में डिस्कवर किया था, इनका नेम किस बेसिस पे रखा गया, कौन सी 2 स्पीशीज़ हैं, राइट. एंड that's it. So with this we finish the genre Rhynia. Thank you.